Hello, friends. Today is day number 4, the second to last day. And although I didn't have the orders to deprive myself of sleep, I did that last night. So I went to bed at 3 a.m. and I woke up at 7 a.m. And that was so I was able to trigger the seizure today. I haven't had it yet, but I know I'm gonna have it. And that seizure is so important right now because that seizure is gonna be able to bring in the big guns, the syscom, the dye. This dye is gonna pinpoint where that seizure is originating from. So I'm ready for it. So I'm thinking of like my triggers. I'm thinking of like stresses. It's gonna happen today, and we're gonna make it happen. So I'll see you guys soon. Love you all. Hello, friends. Here is another update. It is 2:43, and for the last couple of hours, I went through like my brain stress exercises. So I was on the bike and I rode that for a good 8 minutes while dubstep was going off and a flashlight was in my eye. And then I was moved onto the bed and dubstep was still going off. And my nurses were like slapping paper together, like paper and like a pencil together for me. And then the strobe light lamp kept going off in my face. And we decided to like call a break, like an hour break or so. So they left the room. And my heartbeat was up at like 160, 170. It was so fast. Oh. Right now my resting heart rate is 115. So it's still kind of fast, but we don't need it to be that fast anymore. So like a little bit after my nurses left, the EEG tech was like, all right, Carlos, what do you want to do next? Do you want to do hyperventilation? And if you can hear that, that's an alarm for whenever someone hits this red button, all the nurses know that they need to go to that room and just give support to whoever pressed that button. They may be seizing, they may feel an aura, but it's most likely a seizure. So if you did hear the alarm that just came out of the door, that's why. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. So the EEG tech was like, So you want to do some hyperventilation or some more strobe lights? I'm like, let's do hyperventilation. Because in the back of my mind, I was like, I need to seize before 5 o'clock. And at 5 o'clock, they take out the syscom. They take out the radioactive dye. And that's when it feels like I failed myself if they've taken it away from my room at 5. So I say, let's do it. Let's do hyperventilation. So the light is right here. My music is right there. And I'm hyperventilating. I can feel my heartbeat going faster and faster and faster and faster. And I know that these strobe lights have 10 levels. And I know we didn't reach all 10 levels. And on one level, I felt kind of out of it. And my EEG tech came on the intercom and said, Carlos, how are you feeling? And I just didn't have any words to say. I wanted to say something, but I just couldn't say anything. And that is one of my auras. The disconnect between your brain and your mouth. So after I felt that, I pressed my button. The alarm went off. Nurses came in and injected that radioactive dye into my vein. And that was that. I started crying because I was happy that I finally have this dye in my brain that's going to show you specifically where the seizure is originating from. And I was so grateful. I'm so grateful about that. And then when finally the lab techs came in, like an hour or so later, I was taken down to their level and my brain was scanned. It was my brain was getting photos taken of, and I was really happy. So my nurses have gotten me on my have got me back onto my medication. So clobazam, 5 milligrams, 100 milligrams of zonisamide, and they shot me up with an Ativan IV. So that felt pretty good. I was knocked out for a bit, but it's been a very adventurous day, to say the least. And now they just want me to relax, so that's what I'm gonna relax. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna relax. Because tomorrow I have another brain scan, and they don't want any seizure activity for over 24 hours. So they're not gonna get any seizure activity for over 24 hours. Sweet. Thank you. Thank you, friends. Update. What I've been thinking during this day. I mean, it's almost noon. And there's so much thought in my mind thinking about getting this injection before 5. Like, what if I don't get this injection before 5? And then I need the seizure tomorrow on Friday before I get discharged. But it all happened. So in order for me to pick up some auras, I had to ride on a bicycle for 8 minutes. It was a tough ride. I had to listen to very heavy dubstep, just like sounds. I had my nurses clinging, like hitting bottles on tables, and then I had flashlights being strobed in my eyes, and that started causing some activity. I guess the extra stimuli was definitely something else. It was something my brain wasn't used to. So we did that, and one of the monitors said that we needed to chill out. So we took a break, and I laid in my bed, and I just felt it. Just felt a tonic clonic just ready to happen. I felt a tonic clonic. I looked at the Syscom syringe, and I knew it was going to be soon. So then we did it again, minus the exercise, because whenever you can't sweat with these nodes, or else the gel or the stickers come off, or the stickers from the EKG come off. So I sat in my bed. I had a strobe light, like a proper strobe light, in my face. I downed some wine. What else did I do? We played more dubstep, and my nurses just went at it. They were beating paddings, beating papers together. They were just creating a large amount of stimuli. And I was also hyperventilating during this. So I was hyperventilating, hearing the beats of the drums, hearing the dubstep, and we went on for maybe 15 minutes, and nothing seemed to work. So we took another break, and I chilled out. And my heart rate is still very high. So right now my heart is beating at 132 beats per minute, and resting is like 60 to 70 beats per minute. So I'm up there. Like, something wants to happen. So we do another test. It's dark in my room. We turn off all the lights. The lamp is in front of me. I hyperventilate. I look into the light, hyperventilate, look into the light. Oh, as I'm looking into the light, I'm hyperventilating. And then there's 10 levels to this strobe light. And I knew we didn't hit all 10 levels, but at one level, the monitor said, "Carlos, are you feeling alright?" And I looked back, and I I couldn't say anything. There were no words within my brain, no words coming out of my mouth. There's nothing. So I pressed my red button, which sounded an alarm outside. My arm was extended. The syscom was taken out, and it was injected into my vein. So I have syscom in my brain, which is pointing to the place where I had the seizure. And I'm very grateful for that. That's really all I wanted today. Then after syscom comes in, after the lab comes in, I'm going to be taken to get my brain scanned and get pictures of my brain, the left temporal lobe. I'm going to get a new MRI, and for the next 24 hours I have to be seizure free so that they can take another photo of my brain just so they can see a baseline of it. But yeah, that was day 4. With day 4, in my experience, they hit you with everything you got, and you need to hit yourself with everything you got. Whatever stressed you out super bad, which led to a seizure, bring on those feelings, bring on that stress, and make it give you a seizure. Because being in the EMU isn't just, you're not afraid of having a seizure, because with these seizures, you're getting more answers. You're getting a different viewpoint on how to treat your epilepsy. You're getting a better viewpoint on how you work as a human. I just think the EMU is a very powerful education tool, and I am very grateful that I'm able to live at the EMU for 3 to 5 days. Thank you, my friends. There may be another update later on tonight, so peace out. Hello, friends. New update. So I just woke up from maybe 2-hour nap, 3-hour nap. And that was mostly the dosage of Ativan that I was given. After I pressed my button, alerted everyone that I was going through an aura, got the dye in me. And then later I found out that there was a discharge that happened. So it was really good that I pressed the button, had the radiation, got the photos taken, and then tonight I'm gonna have another dosage of Ativan so that I'm able just to sleep soundly, and be in my most relaxed and calm state. I can already see my heart rate go down. I know my resting heart rate in the past, before I fell asleep, was maybe 120, 130, and now it's dropping to maybe low 100s. So we're making progress. because I know like the day of the Tonic Clonic, my heart rate was just raising and raising and raising and raising. And I remember seeing my heart rate going up. I remember seeing the 130s, and then the 140s, and then the 150s. And then as I was having the Tonic Clonics, I was in the 180s. So tonight is going to be very chill. They don't want to trigger anything anymore because I need to be seizure free for 24 hours so I can get another brain scan, or so I can get more pictures of my brain, so they can get like a baseline photo of my brain. Excuse me. A baseline photo of my brain, and then compare that photo with the photo that they took today after I had my aura, so they can see any like discrepancies or just like anything out of the norm. And then so I got my medication back. I'm on clobazam again. I'm on my second half of zonisamide, Ativan, of course. And also tomorrow I will be having a new MRI being done of me. So pretty excited about that. So yeah, we are in the final stretch of us being at the EMU. And it's honestly been it's been a very amazing experience. And I'm so honored and grateful for you guys, like, to be here. Oh. Peace out. But yeah, so thank you for giving me the opportunity of sharing my stories the past few days. I'm sure you can see like a change within like my like mentality. Like when I first came into the EMU, I was like super pumped up. Second day, a little drained, and then the third day, a little more drained, and the fourth day, today, my bags are pretty big, but we just gave my brain whatever it needed just to show us something, just aggravated it. And I am grateful to be in the arms of professionals, so that was really amazing. But yeah, so I thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of my support system. I'm so grateful for you all. Thank you guys. Peace out.